Roids. Roids except for that guy. Bunch of Arab dudes. Crazy difference.
5 minutes later.
Roids. Bro, what's happening with this, bro? What is happening, man? What am I doing wrong? There's no way. That has to be roids. I've been training consistently for 4 years. And I haven't even seen anything like that. I mean, just imagine, bro. Yeah, I better return my gym membership, fam. It's only 6:20. I just don't understand. What makes them look that oily? I'm telling you, Jim. I'm telling you. These guys cannot be that oiled up. I understand. I understand. Alright. Just let me deal with it, yeah? Yeah, no worries. Alright, I'll catch you in a bit.
But 4 in 10 American adults now get their health information from social media influencers.
Facing a bunch of backlash because one of them uploaded a video where they were basically making fun of a stranger at the gym.
To influence them all using Photoshop and lies he thought small. Starting with a selfie a day and a substance stronger than whey.
The fitness industry, one of the most highly popular trends on social media. I mean, think about it. In the 20th century, where we could at least had some flying cars by now. We're out here thirst trapping on Instagram. Crazy. The utmost insecurity, steroids, and this guy going viral. Let's talk about it. The social media industry, aka fitness influencers flexing. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but you know what I mean. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got here. Weren't you just in the bathroom? And plus, how did you even get in here? I'm not gonna ask any. So, fitness influencers. We're gonna have a serious topic about the thirst trap and the oil juice heads on the internet. I'm sure it's no coincidence. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that up until this point, all these guys do pretty much on a daily basis, either oil up for the camera, spray some nice sleek steam water on themselves while it's vaporizing, and then go into a random camera frame with the most lighting imaginable and then posing for the camera. You see, initially, there's nothing wrong with this. Mentally, it's a different situation. We'll get into it. Realistically speaking, about 90% of these guys that are claiming natural are probably not. We all know these guys are oiled up and they're taking some sort of enhancements. Problem is, you probably don't know what comes after. Now, the gray zone is basically everything within the mediocre, within the context, within that black hole, within that pocket dimension that your grandfather fell through at a very, very early age. But anyway, now, a little insider is when people start with strange addictions, start going on social media, posting some thirst traps, you definitely know there's going to be some context behind what they're actually doing in the day-to-day life. What's that one quote that Shrek once said? Life is like onions. Now, insecurity, ladies and gentlemen, is a very, very far-fetched topic. You have anywhere from a lot of the population having body dysmorphia, not being happy with the way they look. You have women putting on loads and boatloads of makeup because they want to quote unquote look good for themselves. We both know that's a lie. And then we have the looks maxing industry, clavicular, trying to bone smash his jaw to hell so he can get a sharper jawline.
I don't care about anything that doesn't directly correlate with me mogging. That ain't gonna help me looks max. That ain't gonna improve my zygomatic arches.
Come on, guys. Insecurity, ladies and gentlemen. Insecurity is one of the biggest multi-billion, if not trillion-dollar industries out there. It ranges anywhere from makeup to complete body dysmorphia to trying to take certain supplements because a certain influencer told you you would look like him one day, when we both know that's never gonna happen, and he's just taking a boatload of steroids, putting it inside of his ass. Excuse my language. Insecurity, ladies and gentlemen, is the #1 way that just hit the desk to make people pay attention to. Insecurity, ladies and gentlemen, is to strip people of their identity, make them uncomfortable. Then guess what? Eventually, with time, they're gonna want to be like you. This is why I don't have Instagram. You have top boy models like Clavicular and Marlon, always frame mogging, always gesture maxing, whatever the hell they're doing, and then they're on Instagram. You see it and you're like, I want to be 6'3" one day, when you damn well know you're never going to turn out to be 6'3". You're probably chopped. You're probably just sitting in your mother's basement right now as you're listening to this. The steroid epidemic. Now, this is exactly the reason why I'm making this video. We have 14, 15, and even 16-year-olds starting to take steroids because they want to look like they're godlike Larry Wheels one day. We have 17-year-olds benching like God knows how many pounds because he wants to have a couple of clips, but let anybody know that he probably won't even make it to 35 years old. Steroids, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what people want to do with their lives, it's up to them. At the end of the day, I'm just a humble servant of God. I'm trying to stir people on the right path. Whether you want to listen or not, that's not really my deal. But as a good human Samaritan, my duty to stir people on the right path and call out BS when I see it. Especially if they are 16-year-old children taking boatloads of steroids and posting it on social media that now all of a sudden they can bench 6 plates. No, the reason why you can bench 6 plates now is because you took steroids, not because you've been working out for 35 years. I mean, you look 35, but unfortunately, this is a trend now. I mean, bruv, where are these guys as parents? I'm confused. I'm just noticing things and I'm like, where are your guys as parents? See, ladies and gentlemen, the problem isn't just steroids itself. It's what comes after steroids. What many people don't realize about steroids, especially young men, if you are anywhere from 13 to 18 years old, as a young male, you're already raging with testosterone. You don't need to plant more testosterone into your system and screw up your life for the rest of your life. Secondly, is even if you come off of steroids, what most men don't realize is too late. Your whole entire function, your free testosterone that your body naturally produces, is now messed up for the rest of your life because you took one, cycle of testosterone. Especially, I'm not talking about testosterone replacement therapy. That is under regulation by a medical physician, someone that's licensed. All right, and that's usually for older men that are extremely declining in testosterone, right? Low T levels. But as a young man, you're not going to be in low T levels, I guarantee you that, unless you've been drinking like soybeans for, half your life. So even if you come off of that cycle, you will ruin the rest of your life, and you will most likely have to be on some sort of testosterone replacement therapy for the rest of your life. Is that there's no reason for you to temporarily look good in order to ruin the rest of your life. I look good right now. I'm happy with my body. Lean physique, sexy, you know what I mean? And like, guys, with all due respect, there's a reason why there's major ED function in men today, erectile dysfunction. It's due to low T levels. It's due to pornography. But guess what? If you start taking steroids, don't take it from me, take it from this bodybuilder that I got the information from on Vice.
This one is just the most craziest one. It's called Tren. This one is just known for very bad side effects. It can cause problems with your sex drive, help you, especially when it gets to that moment, you could have problems.
And unfortunately, fitness influencers are now starting to come up with this information that they should have years ago. Larry Wheels always been very, very potent and very, very open about his steroid use. Sam Sulek, very open about his steroid use. And then you have other people, Alex Eubank, who is a natty, or at least claims to be a natty. Then you have someone like Hussein Farhat, again, not sure. Fitness influencers are quite literally starting to even promote the fact of their degeneracy upon other people. They're literally starting to promote steroid use in these certain type of videos. Let's take Togi for example. The guy's an avid and very open about his steroid abuse. He's someone that's going to be promoting and even joke about his steroid use on camera for people like you. And then he can start promoting his supplements so people like you, the consumer, can now buy those products and then fuel his crippling gambling addiction. You know what I mean? So some influencers might not directly be stating things, but it's always indirectly. The actions that lead up to it. You see people all the time saying steroids is bad for you. Don't take steroids. Steroids will ruin my life. But it doesn't stop people from taking steroids. A lot of times it just intrigues them into taking even more steroids.